Hello friends and family of YouTube. Today I have us a 22 FB Sport. It is an Airstream product. Man, this is pretty sweet. Let me show you around outside and then I'll take you inside and let you see it from there. And we'll start back here on the back side. It already has a camera mounted back here to help you back up. And it does not have a rear bumper. That's just the natural design of it. But it does have a plate area where you can mount your license plate. Now let me go ahead and tell you, I do not work for the company that makes these or sells these. I do not get to see Airstreams very often. So if I leave something off, hey, I'm sorry. But I'm trying to show you this particular RV from somebody's point of view that doesn't have anything in it to gain or lose. So anyway, you've got a city water connection here where you can hook up at a campground. You've also got a tank flush, so you can flush out your tanks as well. You've got your water sewage connection right down here underneath, and you've got an outside shower. The good of having that shower, outside shower, there is one inside too. Don't worry about it. You don't have to take a shower outside. What's good about this is you can wash off your hands or your hoses or anything after you've done your sewer connections here, and that way you can keep everything close to sanitary as possible. You've also got your connection for your electricity out here as well. And I want to go ahead and point out that you've got some good sized tires on here. These are 15-inch tires, which I like seeing a larger size tire, especially on a single axle RV. Okay, and some of these boxes out here, this is the back side of your water heater, and that's the back side of your furnace over there. You've got one battery up here. You've also got your spare tire is up underneath behind that battery there. You do got two propane tanks here, and this is a manual hand jack. You could upgrade here to an electric jack. That would not be a big issue to have done. I tell you what, let's go inside this thing and check it out. You do have an electric awning out here. I did want to point that out to you. And again, this is a sport model. So yeah, let's go inside and see what we got going on. And just as you enter the door, and we are on the back side of the camper, we got a dry erase board. Somebody done got in here and beat me to it and put nice camper. And matter of fact, I think I'll put Dave's RV channel on that before I get out of here. So anyway, we've got the toilet back here. Let me see if this is a porcelain or a plastic toilet. That is a plastic toilet. And you've got a little bit of storage there beside the toilet. You got a very small sink in here, and that's a great place for the toilet paper. I like that. All right, got some storage under there also, and the sink to give you an idea, about 2 hands width. And I like the fact that they gave you some area to put some of your bathroom personals, and you've also got a mirror back here, and this mirror is on a swivel where you can swing that thing around, do all kinds of, do the hokey pokey with it and whatever you might need to. And right here you've got your shower head, and this is a little cramped area. I tell you, I am 6'1", and I don't have somebody to show the view of me in there, but I will tell you that for me at 6'1", I do have to bend over. Right here is the corner of it. This does go to an angle. You can imagine the back end of this camper is egg-shaped, of course. So as we're looking at it right here, if you're in the 5'8" area, you can stand up without too much trouble, but once you get around 6 foot, you are going to see some trouble. All right, so let's start heading towards the front of the camper. And right here, they've got an area for you to put books, magazines, or whatever. I'm assuming that's what that's for. But anyway, you've got a good sized dinette here. And while I'm facing this, let me go ahead and show you this. That way you can kind of see some of the features that are on this particular model. And I am at a dealership in right outside of Huntsville, Alabama. It is called Rocket RV. And again, I don't work for them or work for Airstream, either one. Just here hoping to be able to help you out, let you look at this particular unit without having to leave the house. There's so many campers to choose from out here in this industry. I'm trying to make it easy on everybody to where you can goof off at work. Maybe your boss won't know what you're doing. And I would assume this bed is a little bit, it's definitely bigger than a twin, so it's probably close to a full. It's not a queen, but I would say this is close to a full-size mattress. And coming away from the bed, I now have my back to the bed. See, you got you a double sink here, and you've got you a 2-burner cooktop there. Let me see how much room we got down below the sink. Man, that is a lot of space on the left side here. See what we got on the right. You've got an area to put you some cutlery. And down below, you've got some drawers as well. Get those closed and see what's going on over. All right, so you've got your stereo system here. This is a cigarette outlet. I would like to see something a little bit different here. This is not wanting to stay up. So I know that's something, kind of a trademark of the Airstreams, is they've always had these kind of doors that would do this. So maybe it just needs a little adjusting on here. But anyway, right here is your TV area as well. And I believe this TV might be able to run off of the battery. I could be wrong on that. That's not something you need to take for anything more than a grain of salt, because I am just going by my gut feeling. And you've got you a convection type microwave here. And down below you've got an area with a little more storage also. And let's see what we've got going on in the refrigerator. So the refrigerator has a little bit of a freezer area in here for you could put probably about 6 Totino's pizzas or a couple of TV dinners. And down below, that is your fuse panel. This is something I would love for every manufacturer to do. This has a refrigerator fan switch, and that is on the back side of the refrigerator. And the good of that is it gets very warm on the back side of the refrigerator, so that fan will help draw out hot air and be able to keep your refrigerator running that much cooler. Hats off to you, Airstream. That was a great idea right there. And right beside the refrigerator and fuse panel, you've also got you an area here where you can hang plenty of clothing. All right, so let me show you a little bit of the layout of the land here after I show you this wonderful fan. So I have my back to the door. I also have my back to the bathroom, towards the back end of the camper. So what I'm showing you now is we are facing towards the very front of the camper. So let me go to the front of the camper and I'll show you what's going on the other direction. Okay, now I will tell you, one thing I really like about this camper is I do like that the ceiling height is pretty high. I would say it's probably in the neighborhood of 6 foot 8 inches, something like that. So that way you don't feel so claustrophobic in here. And I don't believe I mentioned that you can take this table here, lower it down, and you can make a bed here, probably about the size of a twin bed. So you could probably sleep 3 people. Of course, anytime you read literature from these companies, they usually tell you a lot more people can be slept in here than reality. But that's kind of how I feel, is one person could sleep here while you have 2 people could sleep comfortably back here in the back. But it depends on how small the people are. You could fill this thing up with toddlers and say, hey, it'll sleep 20. Well, I signed the dry erase board right next to the door entryway there. And anyway, just wanted to share with you some of the dimensions, the weight, and the water capacities, that sort of thing. But hey, if y'all got any questions, man, y'all give Josh a call, email, text, or whatever over at Rocket RV. I'm sure he'll be glad to answer whatever questions you may have. Folks, I appreciate y'all spending some time with me today. As I said earlier, I do not work for the company that makes these or sells these, so I don't have anything in this. I'm just hoping to help you find the perfect RV for you. There's no perfect RV out there, but hopefully we can find the right one for you. If you would, leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you'd like to have seen different in this camper or what you liked about it. So thanks again, folks. Y'all have a great day, and man, I hope to see y'all real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.